Mr Deputy Speaker, closer to home, the Gawler East Link Road. It was a road which the previous government committed just over $50 million to fund. This government added, I think, another $4 to $5 million to that project in some agreement with the local council. And the Gawler East Link Road was supposed to be one of those roads which actually would help reduce congestion on Adelaide Road, Murray Street and Carlton Road, because it was designed to link the east parts of Gawler to the southern parts of Gawler, so people would actually have to travel through the central parts of Gawler to get from one end to the other. Worthwhile project, and it's an important project which has been funded not only by the state government but also by council and the developers involved. But unfortunately, this project's turned out to be a bit like the Liberal Party's, last Liberal government's Southern Expressway, a one-way only. The problem with this link road is that it's been built to a standard of 50 kilometres maximum, and as soon as the road opened with a maximum of 50 kilometre speed limit, the complaints come pouring in. People just are not using it because it's actually too slow to use, and people are concerned about getting caught speeding. In fact, other roads which go through Gawler are at a higher speed, so people actually are avoiding this new road. So we invested about $55 million into a road which has become a white elephant. Quite rightly, the council responded and said, let's try to make it a bit more higher, 60 kilometres, a reasonable speed, not unreasonable, in a road which is a link road or a link road, and the council had to do some studies. Now we find that actual road is not built to a standard which actually enables it to increase from 50 to 60 kilometres, which I just find astonishing. I've seen speed limits on roads go up and down by 10 kilometres at the blink of an eyelid, but now we are told that they can't, it has to remain at 50 kilometres. So you have a road which was supposed to carry 12,000 cars a day, which is carrying about 2,000 cars a day, because people are just boycotting it. And it's a major issue in the east part of Gawler, and the government has made it very clear that the council will have to foot the bill for any upgrade. And to add insult to injury, when the CEO of the department was asked at the recent Budget and Finance Committee about committee concerns about the speed limit, and I quote, he stated to the committee, "I'm not aware of any committee dissatisfaction with low speed limits." I can tell you it's probably one of the key issues in that part of Gawler at the moment. And then he went on to this, trying to explain why it's 50 kilometres. This is his explanation. And this is verbatim, Mr Speaker. He says, generally, when a new road is built, there is a period of time required for the wearing in of the final surface to reach its specified coefficient of friction. That's an engineering thing. So it's a skid resistance. And during that period of time, temporary lowered speed limits do apply. Interesting to note, period of temporary lowered speed limits do apply. But sadly, the temporary speed limit is actually going to be the final speed limit. It ain't increasing, according to the government or the council. So we now have a $55 million investment, which is actually operating at 20% of what it's intended to do.